Hello everyone. Welcome to Sam's Summaries. This episode is a deep dive discussion into Sam Fury's summary of Chapter 10 from the book The Only Cryptocurrency Investing Book You Need by Freeman Publications. It has been created with the help of AI. The chapter is titled Common Crypto Scams to Watch Out For. You can read the original post at samfury.com.
Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're diving headfirst into a world where fortunes are made and lost at lightning speed.
A world full of promise, but also, let's face it, a lot of traps.
Yeah, the world of crypto scams. And we're here to make sure you don't become another statistic.
Exactly. We'll give you the tools and the knowledge you need to navigate this wild, wild west of finance.
You know, go through all this research. The thing that really jumped out at me is how many self-proclaimed crypto experts there are.
Oh, absolutely. It's like everyone and their dog is suddenly a crypto guru.
And it can be really tough to figure out who actually knows their stuff.
Right. It's a sea of information, and a lot of it, unfortunately, is misinformation.
So how do we, as everyday people, even begin to separate the real experts from the fakes?
Well, the first thing I always tell people is don't be blinded by hype.
Yeah, the flashy promises, the guaranteed returns.
Exactly. Look beyond that. What's their track record? Have they made successful calls in the past?
So do your research. Don't just take someone's word for it because they have a huge following online.
Absolutely. Dig deeper. Look for transparency. Are they open about their own investments, potential conflicts of interest? A real expert will be upfront about those things.
All right, let's move on to something that I'm sure everyone listening has encountered at some point.
Yeah.
Those giveaway scams?
Well, yeah, those are classics.
You know, the ones where Elon Musk is supposedly giving away Bitcoin.
Right, like send me 1 Bitcoin and I'll send you back 2.
It's almost too obvious to fall for. But
Oh, people do all the time. They play on our desire for easy money and our tendency to trust authority figures.
I guess that makes sense. So how can we tell if an account is actually legit?
A couple of things. Look closely at the username. Scammers will often use slight variations of real names, maybe add an extra character or two.
So like Elon Musk with 2 Ks.
Exactly. Also, check when the account was created. If it's very recent, that's a big red flag.
Makes sense. And of course, if there's no verification from the platform itself, that's a huge warning sign. All right, this next one feels a little more Wall Street, but it's become a big problem in the crypto world as well.
Oh yeah, this one's a classic.
The good old pump and dump scheme.
It's as old as time, but it works, unfortunately.
So for those who aren't familiar with this one, how does it work?
Imagine a group of people deciding to artificially inflate the price of a cryptocurrency. They spread hype, often using social media and influencers.
To get everyone excited about this coin.
Exactly. They create a buzz, people start buying in, the price shoots up, and then once it reaches a peak,
They dump all their holdings.
leaving everyone else holding a coin that's suddenly worthless.
I remember reading about the Squid Game coin a while back.
Oh yeah, that was a classic pump and dump.
It seemed like it came out of nowhere, went crazy high, and then crashed just as fast.
Textbook example. They capitalized on the popularity of the show, created this coin with no real value, and then vanish, leaving investors with nothing.
So what are some red flags that can help us avoid falling victim to a pump and dump?
Well, be wary of coins with sudden, dramatic price increases that aren't backed by any real news or developments.
So if it seems too good to be true,
It probably is. Also, be cautious of excessive hype, especially from unknown sources or on obscure channels.
and if a project lacks transparency or the developers are anonymous.
Those are massive red flags. Run away.
All right, let's talk about phishing, something that I'm sure we've all encountered outside of the crypto world too.
Oh, absolutely. It's like the cockroach of the internet. No matter how many times you try to get rid of it, it keeps coming back.
It's the same old trick, but it feels like scammers are getting more and more sophisticated.
They're definitely adapting to the crypto space.
So what are we looking out for here?
Well, they'll create fake websites or emails that look almost identical to legitimate platforms like Coinbase or Binance.
Oh, I've seen those. They can be really convincing.
Right. They might offer some crazy deal or claim there's an issue with your account. Anything to get you to click on a link and give them your information.
And that's where they get you.
Exactly. They'll try to trick you into revealing your login credentials. Or even worse, your private keys.
Speaking of private keys, Those are kind of the holy grail for scammers, aren't they?
You got it. They're like the master password to your crypto wallet. If someone gets hold of your private key, they have complete control of your funds.
Oh, that's terrifying. So any tips on how to avoid falling for a phishing scam?
Always, always double-check website URLs and email addresses. Look for any inconsistencies, any misspellings.
And if something feels off or too urgent.
Don't click on anything. Contact the platform directly through their official channels.
And remember, legitimate platforms will never ask you for your private key.
Never, ever.
All right, last but not least, we have the business opportunity scans. It's like the Nigerian prince email got a crypto makeover.
You nailed it. Same concept, just a new coat of paint.
So how do these work?
They'll lure you in with promises of guaranteed returns from some amazing new crypto business, a mining operation, a trading bot.
Sounds tempting.
Right, they make it sound incredibly lucrative. But once you send them your crypto, poof, they disappear.
Gone with the wind.
Exactly. So, again, it all comes down to doing your research.
Look into the team, their experience, their track record.
And remember, if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is.
This has been a really eye-opening deep dive. It's clear that the crypto world, while full of potential, is also a magnet for scammers.
It is, but as we've discussed, knowledge is power. By understanding these common scams and being a little bit skeptical, you can protect yourself and your investments.
Couldn't agree more. So, for everyone listening out there, what resonated with you the most from today's discussion?
Yeah. What will you take away from this and apply to your own crypto journey? That's something to think about as you navigate this exciting but often risky world.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive. Until next time, stay safe out there.
Thanks for tuning in to Sam's Summaries. If you found this episode useful, let us know with a like, follow, and share. Also, if you haven't already, be sure to visit samfury.com to get free access to all of Sam's original summaries, which you can download as PDFs, as well as other exclusive content. It's all completely free at samfury.com.